Listen to me carefully, because what I'm about to say can change the course of your life. You are not here to play small. You are not here to tiptoe through life, hoping that someone will hand you success on a silver platter. Life is tough. It is relentless. It will test you, push you, and knock you down. But you were made to rise, to fight, and to conquer. Every day, too many people choose comfort over courage. They choose excuses over action. They choose to be soft, and the result, dreams remain dreams, potential goes untapped, and life passes by in a blur of mediocrity. But not you. You are here to break that pattern. You are here to fight. You are here to refuse to give up. Think about the last time life knocked you down. Maybe it was a failure, a heartbreak, a lost opportunity. How did you respond? Did you crawl back into safety, hiding from the world, or did you get back up, stronger, sharper, and hungrier than ever? The choice is always yours. And if you choose to fight, if you choose to refuse to quit, you will discover something extraordinary. The power inside you is far greater than any obstacle outside you. Being soft is easy. It is comfortable, it is seductive, it whispers lies to you. You can wait. You can take it easy, you can rest. But let me tell you something. Life doesn't wait. The world doesn't care about your comfort zone. Your dreams will not survive your hesitation. If you want something, you must fight for it with every ounce of your energy, every beat of your heart, every fiber of your being. You will face pain. You will face rejection. You will face moments where giving up feels like the only option. And here is the truth. Those moments are not signs that you are weak. They are signs that you are alive. They are signs that you are growing. They are signs that your breakthrough is just around the corner. The people who succeed are not those who never fall. They are the ones who refuse to stay down, no matter how many times life throws them to the ground. So, stop being soft, stop waiting for permission, stop believing that life owes you something. Life owes you nothing, but it gives everything to those who refuse to quit, get up, show up, fight harder than you did yesterday. Push through the pain, push through the fear, push through the doubt, because on the other side of struggle is power. On the other side of persistence is freedom. On the other side of refusing to give up is everything you've ever dreamed of. You are not weak. You are not fragile. You are a force to be reckoned with. And the moment you embrace that truth, the moment you decide to stop being soft, you unlock a life that most people only imagine. A life where you are in control, a life where you rise above, a life where you fight for what matters and never, ever give up. Remember this, winners are not born. They are made in the fire of adversity, shaped by persistence, and fueled by an unbreakable refusal to quit. The question is not whether life will challenge you. It will. The question is, will you rise and fight, or will you stay soft and be left behind? Now it's your turn. Stand up, step forward, keep fighting. Never give up. The world needs your strength, your courage, your fire. Be relentless. Be unstoppable. Be unbreakable. Life is not meant to be easy. It is not meant to follow a straight path lined with comfort and certainty. Every person who has ever achieved greatness, every person who has ever left a mark on this world, has faced challenges, obstacles, and moments of doubt. The moment you begin to understand that hardship is not your enemy, but your ally, is the moment your life starts to change. Hardship is the fire that refines you, the pressure that shapes you, the struggle that forces you to discover a strength you never knew you had. It is through difficulty that you find clarity, through challenge that you find resilience, and through adversity that you find the courage to rise again. Too many people run from discomfort. They avoid struggle at all costs, believing that the path to success should be smooth and easy. They think that if something is difficult, it is a sign to stop, to quit, to turn back. But the truth is, difficulty is the gateway to growth. Every obstacle you face is a chance to prove to yourself that you are stronger than your fears. Every moment of struggle is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to become more powerful than you were yesterday. You were not put on this earth to live a life of ease. You were put here to rise above, to push forward, and to embrace the challenges that will forge you into a person of strength, courage, and resilience. Consider this. Every great achievement, every victory, every breakthrough in human history was born from struggle. The people who succeeded did not have fewer challenges. They had more courage. They faced failures, rejection, and setbacks that would have made most people give up, and yet they refused to stop. They understood that hardship is temporary, that pain is fleeting, and that the strength they build by facing challenges will last forever. When you embrace hardship, you stop being a victim of circumstance and start becoming the architect of your destiny. You take control of your life, even when the world seems determined to knock you down. The first step in embracing hardship is to change the way you see it. Stop thinking of struggle as punishment or as a sign of weakness. Start seeing it as training, as preparation, as a test of your commitment to your dreams. Every challenge you encounter is a signal that you are growing, that you are stepping into a space where few others dare to go. Life will push you, it will pressure you, it will demand more from you than you think you can give. But every time you rise to meet those demands, you expand your capacity, you increase your power, and you get closer to the person you are meant to become. When hardship comes, do not shrink. Stand tall, meet it head on. There is incredible value in struggle, incredible lessons hidden in difficulty. Each failure teaches you something new about yourself, about your approach, and about your purpose. Each obstacle tests your patience, your determination, and your willpower. The more you embrace these moments, the more unshakable you become. You begin to realize that nothing external can control your inner strength. You are the captain of your mind, the commander of your actions, and the ultimate force in your own life. Do not shy away from challenges. Seek them. When life presents a problem, see it as a gift in disguise. When things feel impossible, see it as the moment to summon your greatest courage. When doors close, understand that this is the universe's way of testing whether you are truly committed to your path. The truth is, hardship is not an interruption. It is part of the process. It is the raw material that builds resilience, determination, and character. Every difficulty you encounter is a chance to rewrite your story, to prove to yourself that you are not fragile, that you are not soft, that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. The people who excel in life are not the ones who avoid pain. They are the ones who run toward it with purpose. They do not let fear dictate their choices. They do not allow failure to define them. They know that growth comes from discomfort, that success is forged in adversity, and that the only way to achieve extraordinary results is to embrace the challenges that others shy away from. You have the same capacity. You have the same opportunity. The question is, will you rise to it or will you shrink away? Every challenge you face is an invitation to discover your power. Every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every hardship is a chance to test your courage, to sharpen your resilience, and to reaffirm your commitment to your dreams. The life you desire is waiting for you on the other side of struggle. It is waiting for the person who refuses to be soft, who refuses to quit, and who understands that hardship is not the end. It is the beginning of something far greater than you have yet imagined. Comfort is a trap. It is a silent killer of dreams, a thief of potential, and the enemy of greatness. Too many people convince themselves that it's okay to settle, to slow down, to take it easy, to coast through life without pushing beyond their limits. They tell themselves that waiting for the right moment is wise, that playing it safe is smart, that avoiding risk is responsible. But the truth is that comfort kills ambition. It lulls you into mediocrity, it steals your energy, and it convinces you that you are doing enough when you are capable of so much more. If you want to achieve extraordinary results, if you want to live a life that inspires and impacts, you must reject comfort and embrace the discomfort of growth. Every great achievement in history required someone to leave their comfort zone. Every breakthrough, every invention, every success story came from people who refused to stay safe. They understood that comfort is the enemy of progress, and that true fulfillment comes only when you push past fear, doubt, and hesitation. Life does not reward those who wait for conditions to be perfect. It rewards those who take action, even when the path is uncertain, even when the outcome is unclear, even when the journey feels uncomfortable. Comfort may feel safe, but it is a prison. Action may feel risky, but it is freedom. Think about your own life. How many opportunities have passed because you hesitated? How many dreams have been left behind because you chose comfort over courage? Every time you stay in your comfort zone, you are saying no to yourself, no to your potential, and no to the life you were meant to live. The choice is yours. You can remain soft, or you can rise to the challenge. You can remain a spectator in your own life, or you can become a warrior who fights for every ounce of greatness inside you. Comfort may whisper lies, but your soul knows the truth. You were meant for more, you were made to endure, and you were built to thrive in the face of adversity. Rejecting comfort requires courage. It requires you to step into uncertainty with confidence. It requires you to be willing to feel the discomfort of growth, to face fear without flinching, and to take actions that may feel uncomfortable in the moment, but lead to extraordinary results in the long run. Every step you take outside your comfort zone expands your limits, strengthens your mindset, and increases your capacity to handle more. The more you practice being uncomfortable, the more resilient you become, and the more unstoppable your potential becomes. Comfort does not challenge you. It does not teach you. It does not push you to reach higher or go further. Growth comes from struggle, from pushing your boundaries, from doing the things that scare you, from persevering when the world tells you to stop. Every uncomfortable situation is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are stronger than you think, that you are capable of more than you imagine, and that your potential is limitless when you refuse to play small. When you reject comfort, you also reject excuses. You stop blaming circumstances, you stop waiting for perfect conditions, and you stop letting fear dictate your actions. You take responsibility for your life, for your results, and for your destiny. You understand that nothing external can give you success. You must earn it through action, discipline, and relentless effort. Comfort is easy, but it leads nowhere. Discomfort is difficult, but it leads to growth, freedom, and extraordinary achievement. The people who make a difference in the world are not those who settle for comfort. They are those who push past it every single day. They do not let fear, doubt, or hesitation hold them back. They understand that life is lived on the edge, where growth occurs, where challenges are met, and where dreams are realized. Every time you step beyond your comfort zone, you are taking control of your life, reshaping your destiny, and proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible. You have a choice. You can remain soft, you can remain comfortable, you can remain small, or you can reject comfort, embrace the struggle, and fight for the life you deserve. Your dreams are not achieved by playing it safe. Your goals are not reached by staying comfortable. You grow, you conquer, and you achieve by pushing beyond what feels easy, by stepping into the unknown, and by refusing to settle for anything less than your full potential. Failure is not the enemy. It is a teacher, a guide, and a stepping stone on the path to success. Too many people fear failure. They avoid it. They let it stop them in their tracks. They see falling short as a reflection of their worth, as proof that they are not capable, as a reason to quit. But let me tell you something. The people who achieve greatness are not those who never fail. They are the ones who refuse to stay down. They understand that every failure carries a lesson, every setback contains an opportunity, and every defeat is temporary if you choose to rise. The moment you change your relationship with failure, the moment you stop fearing it and start learning from it, you unlock the power to grow beyond your own expectations. Every time you fall, you are given a choice. You can stay down and let the world pass you by, or you can get up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward with more determination than ever. Life will knock you down, sometimes repeatedly, sometimes when you least expect it. And the true test of character is not whether you fall, but whether you rise. Resilience is built in these moments, strength is forged through adversity, and courage is revealed when you refuse to give up. Those who succeed are not invincible, they simply refuse to be defeated. Every failure is not the end. It is a signal that you are stretching yourself, that you are taking risks, that you are reaching for something greater than your current reality. Think about the moments in your life when you failed. How did you respond? Did you shrink away in shame? Did you let doubt take over? Did you convince yourself that it was too hard? Or did you rise, learn, and take action again? Every time you rise after a fall, you are proving to yourself that you are stronger than any obstacle, braver than any fear, and more capable than you ever realized. Failure is not a reflection of weakness. It is proof that you are trying, that you are alive, and that you are committed to your journey. Those who fear failure are trapped in their comfort zones, while those who embrace it are free to grow, to innovate, and to achieve greatness. The most successful people in history faced countless failures. They were rejected, overlooked, and doubted, yet they refused to let those setbacks define them. Instead, they used failure as fuel, as motivation to work harder, think smarter, and persevere longer. Every setback became a lesson, every mistake became a guide, and every disappointment became a catalyst for growth. You have the same opportunity. You have the same ability to turn failure into a stepping stone, to rise stronger, and to keep moving forward no matter what life throws at you. Failure teaches humility, patience, and persistence. It reminds you that nothing worth achieving comes easy, that progress is rarely linear, and that strength is built in moments of struggle. If you embrace failure, you begin to see it as a necessary part of your journey. You begin to understand that the person who never fails never grows, never learns, and never achieves. True success is not defined by the absence of failure. It is defined by the ability to persist, adapt, and continue fighting even when the odds are against you. Every time you face a setback, you have a choice to make. You can let it stop you, you can let it define you, or you can use it as a springboard to propel yourself higher than before. Resilience is not something you are born with, it is something you develop each time you rise after a fall, each time you push through doubt, each time you refuse to quit. Life will test you repeatedly, and each failure is an opportunity to strengthen your mindset, sharpen your focus, and prove to yourself that you are unstoppable. When you embrace failure as part of your journey, you stop being soft. You stop allowing fear and doubt to control your actions. You stop playing small and start stepping into your power. You begin to understand that setbacks are temporary, that your potential is limitless, and that the only true failure is giving up. Every failure is a lesson, every challenge is a chance, and every setback is a signal that you are on the right path. Those who rise after failure become unstoppable forces of determination, courage, and persistence, and you have the same ability to cultivate that unbreakable spirit in your own life. Your inner strength is not a myth. It is real, powerful, and waiting to be unleashed. Too many people underestimate their own capabilities. They let doubt, fear, and past failures convince them that they are weak, fragile, or incapable of achieving their dreams. But let me tell you something. Every person has a reservoir of strength deep inside, a power that far exceeds what they believe is possible. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is not talent, luck, or circumstance. It is the ability to recognize that inner strength and put it into action. You have more power than you realize, and the moment you tap into it, the world will no longer feel like an obstacle, but a playground for your courage, determination, and action. Strength is built, not inherited. It grows through adversity, challenge, and deliberate effort. Every time you confront fear, every time you step outside your comfort zone, every time you refuse to quit when the world tells you to stop, you are building your inner power. Many people look at others who achieve greatness and assume they are naturally stronger, naturally braver, naturally more capable. But the truth is, strength is developed by facing obstacles head on, by persevering when it is hard, and by refusing to allow failure or doubt to define who you are. The strength within you has always been there. It just needs to be awakened by your commitment to fight, to push forward, and to never give up. The human mind and body are capable of far more than we give them credit for. You have survived challenges in the past, overcome fears that once paralyzed you, and adapted to circumstances that seemed impossible. And yet, you often stop short of your full potential because you have not fully tapped into the strength that lies within. This strength is not just physical, it is mental, emotional, and spiritual. It is the courage to keep going when you feel exhausted, the persistence to pursue your dreams when the path is unclear, and the resilience to rise after every setback. When you align all of these aspects of your strength, you become unstoppable. Every great achievement in history was powered by inner strength. People who have changed the world, inspired millions, and left legacies did not succeed because the world was easy. They succeeded because they refused to give up. They refused to surrender to doubt, and they refused to allow fear to dictate their actions. They tapped into their inner power, stood firm in the face of adversity, and fought with every ounce of energy they had. You have the same power. You have the same potential. You have the same ability to tap into your inner strength and achieve extraordinary results if you decide today to stop underestimating yourself and start believing in the force that has been inside you all along. Strength is also revealed in the choices you make when life gets hard, when circumstances are against you, when others doubt you, when every voice tells you to quit. It is your inner power that keeps you moving forward. You may not feel invincible, and that is okay. The feeling is not required. What is required is action. Every step you take, no matter how small, every decision to rise instead of giving up, every refusal to let weakness dominate, is a demonstration of your inner strength. Strength is not a state of comfort. It is forged in the heat of challenge, in the moments where giving up feels easiest, and in the times when the world seems determined to push you down. Your inner strength also grows when you take responsibility for your life. The moment you stop blaming circumstances, other people, or luck for where you are, you awaken a power within that cannot be stopped. Responsibility fuels resilience, accountability fuels courage and self. Belief fuels unstoppable momentum. Strength is not something that happens to you. It is something you create through deliberate action, persistence, and unwavering commitment to yourself and your dreams. You may not have noticed it yet, but every challenge you have faced, every obstacle you have overcome, and every struggle you have endured has been preparing you to realize your inner strength. Each hardship has been a test, a teacher, and a training ground for the resilience, courage, and power that have always been inside you. You have survived before, you have adapted before, and you have overcome before. You have the power to continue doing so at levels you have never imagined. The difference is recognizing it, trusting it, and unleashing it through action, determination, and relentless focus. Persistence is the secret weapon of those who achieve greatness. It is not talent, not luck, not intelligence, but relentless persistence that separates those who succeed from those who fail. Too many people give up when things get difficult, when progress is slow, or when results are not immediate. They convince themselves that trying harder is pointless, that effort without instant reward is wasted, and that quitting is the safer, easier option. But the truth is that persistence is the key to turning dreams into reality. Every great success story, every remarkable achievement, and every life-changing breakthrough has been powered by the refusal to give up, the determination to keep moving forward, and the relentless pursuit of a goal no matter the obstacles. Persistence is tested every single day. Life is full of challenges that threaten to distract you, discourage you, and derail you from your path. People will doubt you, circumstances will frustrate you, and obstacles will block your way. The world will not bend to your convenience or serve your dreams on a silver platter. It is in these moments, when persistence is hardest to maintain, that it becomes most powerful. Every time you push through resistance, every time you continue when others quit, every time you fight for your vision despite the difficulty, you are building momentum, strength, and character that cannot be shaken. Persistence is not about blindly pushing forward. It is about purposeful, consistent action, even when the path is unclear. It is about showing up day after day, putting in the work, and refusing to allow setbacks to define you. Most people give up because they measure success by immediate results. They expect life to reward them instantly and give up when the reward does not appear. But the truth is that results compound over time, effort accumulates, and consistent action creates exponential growth. Persistence allows you to ride out the storms, endure the struggles, and continue moving toward your goal with unwavering focus and determination. Consider the power of persistence in your own life. Think about the challenges you have faced that seemed impossible to overcome. How did you respond? Did you stop at the first sign of difficulty, or did you keep moving forward, step by step, determined to overcome it? Every time you persisted, you strengthened your resolve, expanded your capacity, and brought yourself closer to victory. Persistence is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Without it, dreams remain just that, dreams. With it, even the most ambitious goals become achievable because you refuse to quit, you refuse to surrender, and you refuse to allow obstacles to stop you. Persistence also requires faith in yourself and your vision. It requires believing that what you are working toward is worth every ounce of effort, every moment of discomfort, and every setback along the way. When you believe in your purpose, persistence becomes easier because your determination is fueled by a fire that cannot be extinguished. Every failure becomes a lesson, every obstacle becomes a challenge to conquer, and every setback becomes an opportunity to grow stronger and smarter. Persistence transforms difficulty into advantage, struggle into growth, and obstacles into stepping stones towards success. The people who change the world, the ones who leave a legacy, are not the people who are the fastest, the smartest, or the luckiest. They are the people who refuse to quit. They keep fighting when others stop, they keep moving when others hesitate, and they keep believing when others give up. They understand that victory is not determined by who starts first, but by who keeps going the longest. Persistence is a demonstration of strength, courage, and commitment. It shows that you are willing to endure, sacrifice, and fight for what you truly want. Persistence is also about embracing the journey, not just the destination. Every step, every struggle, every effort counts. Even when results are not visible, the act of continuing strengthens your skill, your mindset, and your confidence. Each time you persist, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than the challenges before you, braver than the fear inside you, and more capable than you have ever realized. Persistence is not an option for those who want to achieve greatness. It is a requirement, a non-negotiable habit, and the foundation of success. To cultivate persistence, you must commit to taking action no matter the circumstances, to keep showing up even when motivation fades, and to continue believing in your goals when everything in the world seems to say otherwise. Persistence is a choice to refuse to quit, to refuse to settle, and to refuse to be stopped by temporary setbacks, distractions, or doubt. Every time you make that choice, you are building a life of purpose, power, and achievement. Every step you take, every challenge you overcome, and every day you refuse to give up brings you closer to the extraordinary life you deserve.